appear to be, and please correct me if I'm wrong, of the opinion that human society is facing the greatest challenges it's ever faced. Can you explain what we're up against, what we can do about it?
It's very simple actually. If you use your phone, can you see the data in your phone? No, you can't. You type the words in your phone, you click buttons, you do a lot of things. You file your applications for your scholarship, for lots of different things, but you do not know what's happening behind. Yeah, who is dealing with your data? Who is collecting your data? Phones right now, they have lots of sensors. They have magnetometer, accelerometer, they have cameras, they have touch sensors, they have even the new phones, they have depth sensor. So it can measure your world, measure you very well. Like if you're using 5G right now, the 5G location technique can now track you down to the accuracy about 1.5 centimeters.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was that maybe 5 years ago? Now you're saying 1.5 centimeters?
500 meters, that means when you're using 5G.
Right, okay.
Yeah. The mobile operator can track you down to accuracy of 1.5.
What about maybe 2G, 3G, 4G?
No, it's less accurate.
Right.
Okay, like 4G, 3G, I think it's about 100 meters. 4G can down to 1 meter. Yeah, 5G it's down to 1.
Like a factor of 10 each time.
I'm not criticizing this. This can be in very good use for humankind. Lots of good usage. But the difficulty is that the more convenience we enjoy from this kind of digital tools, techniques, systems, services, the more you're giving out to yourself away to third parties. Actually, you are at disposed by lots of different companies, governments, without you knowing it. I'm not criticizing that this is the bad case, because ordinary people don't know how to deal with lots of different cases, lots of different techniques. They have to delegate this to parties who can understand how to do this.
Right.
So I think it's necessary. It's not a bad thing. The bad thing came a long time ago, is that this world needs transparency. But right now it turns out to be like a black box to ordinary people. Lots of people, less like a black box.
The smartphone.
So it's like, if you're a bad guy, your power will be much enhanced in this black box, because there are very little regulation in it, very little governance in it. It requires people to be really good at self-discipline, but you can't trust people. So this creates a big problem, because this whole thing is in effect a very good thing, okay? It can help a lot of people, but because of the lack of transparency, it becomes a paradise for people with very bad motivations. Yeah. So I think these definitely a great challenge for humankind. A super big challenge. It requires a lot of people to work together to fight for the rights, to establish transparency, establish proper governance by the government. Okay. So I think this campaign is just beginning, just at its very early stage, because people needs to get educated to understand what the problem they're currently dealing with. It's almost impossible to convince people that to give away the current convenience they are enjoying for the rights they don't understand.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all technology, it's a tool that can be good for. It has a lot of potential for good and evil, and
like guns.
Sure.
You can use it to fight for freedom, but you can also use it to kill innocent people.
No, absolutely. Yeah.